kind of data using something,
Correct,
right?
correct. Yeah.
Okay, fine, yeah.
So, I mean, actually, I didn't get any response from that person. I mean, the other training, I called him actually.
Okay.
So I called him and I said I wanted to start the sessions, but, I didn't heard anything from him. So that is why,
Oh,
I reached another person online.
okay, fine.
So that's fine, right? I mean, we can go with this SBR.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem because I'm
Yeah,
supporting many other consultants, people.
okay. I tried
It's not.
reaching him after the session.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to continue and, I tried reaching that guy a couple of times,
Mm.
but I didn't get any response. So that is why, this week I
Okay.
reached. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think now it's much better. But last time I couldn't hear anything actually, but the volume is
Okay.
much better now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's same thing as we discussed last time. So
Mm.
the timings wise, everything you are good, right? Like I'm looking primarily, mainly on the weekends, more time, like Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday,
Yeah.
similar time like this, and on the weekdays, if I need, then we can have one quick session kind of thing during the weekdays.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, you are comfortable, right? Like what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So,
So,
you're looking the scripting something, right? Mostly in the scripting, Java scripting level, right?
yeah, that is like, like 50% of it, like scripting side. Other
Okay.
50% is like, kind of basics actually, like, and I mean, even the related to the SQL, like SQL connectings. That connections, everything I know, but,
Okay.
best features like where to improve the performance.
Okay.
Some options I might be, I do not know, which is like, basic, but I may not know and not using them.
Okay. So
So
you're
that is
using Activate Bot or Eclipse Bot?
right now we are having Eclipse, but soon we'll be shifting to Actuate. But
Okay, fine, yeah. Because compared to Eclipse Bot, Activate Bot have more features, right? That's what I'm asking about.
okay. Yeah, we'll be moving to that like soon actually.
So we can create the dashboard, everything.
Okay,
Okay. So that's what I'm asking.
okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. To start with, it will be like Eclipse, but after like a couple of sessions, then we may like after 2 weeks. Like normally we'll have on the weekends, right? So after 1 or 2 weeks, then we can look into the Actuate part too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I mean, so you want me to talk to Raidu, right? His name is Raidu, SBR training.
Yeah, yes.
So I can call him now and find out, I mean, other things.
Okay, yeah, fine, yeah.
Yeah, then, mostly like, I was planning to have last week only one session with you, like, start the session.
Okay.
So, but I didn't heard anything from that guy, the other person, so
Okay.
I was waiting for the other week. But
Okay, fine.
let me talk to Raidu now and mostly, uh, if possible, yeah, I mean, can we have like one small half an hour session now so that that way, I mean, today I can consider something and tomorrow we can take it up like main session,
Okay.
kind of, I
So
mean,
you can
general
able to
things.
see you can able to
Yeah,
see my screen, right?
yeah.
So here, um,
So
so
one
here
of the things
mostly.
actually, yeah, one of the
Tell me.
things that I'm spending more time like for last 3 4 days is actually I was trying to read the image file from the Bird server
Okay.
just to display on the head of the header.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the all the files from the Bird server, and I was using that URI option to provide the because when I embed the image, it's working fine.
It will
But
work. If it give you URL, it will work.
okay, maybe I'm missing some path kind of thing.
Okay.
So, do you have any example like? Because on the Bird server we have, for example, dev, we have one specific location folder
Mm-hmm.
where we saved all the images.
Okay.
And then I gave like complete path name in the URI property.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
didn't work, so I gave like only like certain path. I tried with different options,
Mm.
so I didn't. It's not coming up. Uh,
Okay.
so do you know anything like how to give the path there, the URL?
See, mostly if we drag this one, it will ask like URI. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like only URI only will give the like complete path. HTTP URL. What is the host? Uh, Maybe we'll try. I
I
don't
think
know.
if it is somewhere on the browser somewhere internet, I think we can use HTTP complete path, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So if it is from the server, but server which is on like local, I mean not local but remote machine.
Okay.
So for that I am trying to pull the image actually.
So remote measurements, if the machine have any like permission something,
No, I
we
can,
check
I
that
can,
one.
no, I mean I have saved the report design file on the same folder.
Okay.
So, and in the same folder we have a report design files and the images folder on the Bird server.
Okay.
So I was
So
launching
like
that.
you know the location where the image will be there in the server, everything you know, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the file? The file it should be like same. It's there. Mm, it's a PNG file or it's a JPEG
Yeah,
file or what is the file?
dot PNG.
PNG file.
Yeah.
So here it would not able to see any preview on that, right? If I give the URL HTTP host something, you will
Dot
see
PNG
the
there.
preview here. If it is not
So
coming,
we should see.
no, it will come. If you have like proper image URL, so you will get. You tried is any other way like store the file image that file details into any variables and try to access it from but
No. So what I was trying to do is on the Bird server we have like a path like / user / share
yeah,
/ stuff. So I'm giving that complete path there.
okay. So first, I'm thinking if the if image is not detected means maybe like it's not exactly reading from the where the image will be there.
Okay.
So maybe we need to. I'm thinking that is the problem maybe because here we are giving all the complete HTTP local host all the details. If
Mm-hmm.
it is not reading means it's yeah one file just
So normally, like in real time also, images will be saved on the Bird server, right? If you are using the Bird real time.
yes. If
So
it is
it
any
will
server,
that.
it's not our server. Like
Yeah.
maybe any server. Let's check that. So I'm saying we need to maybe like we need to write some script. We'll use that path and while running the report, loading the
Mm-hmm.
report, maybe image will be displayed, something like this.
Okay.
We need to write some script. It is not working in the URI. Uh, we need to see that. Maybe the other option will be like using
Yeah, yeah,
the
but what I
script.
was trying is like I'm not sure if I'm giving that path correctly because it will be a standard feature, right? Like reading the image file.
Yeah, yes.
So it's like a not a standard thing. It's a standard thing. So I'm thinking like, I mean, I'm missing somewhere in giving the path, or is there any specific syntax that we need to follow
Okay.
before going to that scripting option? So let me
So
tell you,
see, this is
I'm
my
actually
image. One image will be there.
okay.
Uh,
This is on the server.
this is like another server.
Yeah,
This is my
Jasper.
local server,
Okay,
Jasper server.
okay.
It will take, or something will be there. Okay, you can see image there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's uh, it's loading.
So it's showing up here.
Yeah, it will show the preview. So this is
Okay.
my server, right? Okay,
Yeah.
open any other picture. So this is one image consider. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm copying this is my local server. Okay, paste. Okay,
Uh, how did you copy that? Like
just path.
path. Okay.
Go to the browser, copy it. Okay, and paste it there.
Okay. I mean, local host. So that is you are on local machine, right?
This is my local machine.
Yeah. So okay. Before that, you added HTTP. I mean, even for remote server, but server, do we need to add that HTTP colon slash slash? Then that server name maybe.
Server port number, the up to the complete folder path it should be there.
So
Because
it's always
otherwise it won't understand where the file it will be there, right?
so we need to write from HTTP onwards, or because I was thinking like because we have saved the Birt report on the same folder on the server. So
See,
when we
you are saving the image wherever it is, whatever it is. Maybe you are saving the image will be some other bird server also. So that is
okay,
not a problem. You should
okay,
give the proper like valid URL path. That's all.
okay,
It should be like HTTP localhost. Maybe the your server will be a remote server. Maybe some
mm-hmm.
IP address, and maybe like in bird server also has a port number, right? So we need
Yes,
to mention the port number and that other hierarchical folder level up to the
okay,
image. Okay. So here you can
okay,
see under Jasper Dark Images, this is my PNG with the extension I'm giving. So it will go and read the
mm-hmm.
server level and it will fetch the PNG files. It will display.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So I was actually trying with I mean I'm not giving that server name actual server name port I'm not giving. I'm just trying with that path from the Birt Report / image folder. From that I'm
it
leaving.
won't work.
Okay. So yeah, I will try that way. So yeah, I mean, I will look into that.
You are in your report it will understand you are running the server and something. This is a like component, right? How it will this one it will understand.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I will try that. Uh, server name and the port name. Okay.
Server HTTP, server port number, everything you should do. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I will try that. And yeah. So another thing, like we were uh, we were using one data set by
Okay.
scripting, and I wrote open method, fetch method, and reading the JSON file and getting the data in the data set.
Okay.
So when
Okay.
I need to use the data set multiple times on the report. Okay.
So
So
you want to use the same data set for the multiple time,
yeah,
right?
multiple tables.
Multiple.
Tables.
Right.
Yeah.
See, this is my okay. This is my one report. Okay. This report
Okay.
running from the script data source. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is running from the first name, last name of a thing person. Okay. So basically, like this is like a Java Pojo
Yeah.
class,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know this one, the
And
setter method and getter method. Okay. So then other is the data set. In this data sets, so maybe in your case it's coming from the database here. So here I had coded, maybe you are retrieving from the database or maybe a JSON, whatever it is.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is my person array list I created. Then I created the one method, the passing are the arguments, first name, last name, city, state. I'm storing into the one objects.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So finally, so in this here, you can see that I think you know already. So what are the methods? First we need to open my data source, open and close. Okay, it's a kind of data like a database connection. First I'm opening the objects.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then I'm closing that one. It's a data source. So
Yeah.
next will be a data set. Okay, so in the open method, I'm mentioning where my package will be there and what is my like method name. So I'm doing iteration. So this is a complete JavaScript. Okay,
Okay.
at least I iterated everything. The next fetch method, I'm iterating. So whatever I'm iterating, I'm storing into the like one row. Row dot
Oh.
first name, last name, city, state, everything.
Okay.
So once everything is done, I'm closing the one. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the report level, here we need to use the like text field combo, text field. The palette, if you go to the palette, you can see the
Uh-huh.
text like here. Right click,
Okay.
insert text element. Okay. If you double click,
Uh-huh.
I think you are aware of this one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I
So I
think
mean,
you
we
know
have
this one.
the data element also, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
did you
data
use that
elements, or we can use this one, whatever it is.
even text will work? Okay.
Yeah. Text also it will work.
Okay.
So you can see I'm using text only. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, is there any best fact like when to use text and when to use data element?
So data elements means because this is like we are directly retrieving from the so data elements means when we can use means uh, data elements also same like it's a dynamic text. How can we say means like suppose if you have like something dynamically we need to do something. I need to
Mm-hmm.
write some uh, difficult logic. That time I can go for the data elements. So here this is like just I'm retrieving from the my JavaScript. I already
Okay.
assigned all the values. I'm just
Okay.
using the text. Right click HTML format as I need the value.
Okay. I
Okay.
think
So
yeah. Okay.
you can see value of row, last name, value of something like this. Okay.
Okay.
So then if I run the reports, it will retrieve the values and it will display. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are saying we need
So
to
yeah,
use
what
same
I
data
noticed.
set for the
Yeah. I'm using that
particular
actually.
question.
I'm able to use
Okay.
that. But the issue
Okay.
that we are having is if I have like two tables,
Okay.
so I have like a data set, so I'm binding the data set to both the tables.
Mm.
So because of that, when I run the report, the open and fetch methods are running twice. Like I'm making all the calls to the API, like two
Mm.
times instead of one time. What happening is whenever I use like two tables with same data set, the API runnings, and the fetch method are running like two times. So that way it's taking more time actually. It's generating fine, but the performance wise, it's taking more time.
So
So
two times means I say here I have one data set. You maybe consider this is my employee data sets. Maybe I'm creating one more data sets called like department data sets. Okay.
no,
So
same
I
data.
can
Yeah, same data set actually. For example, employees on the first one.
mm.
If we need to use, there is like a subsection, like sub report kind of thing,
Okay.
which will also get the data from the first data set only.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is basically I'm creating one data set to make API calls and get all the information at one time.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, both the employee information as well as the corresponding department information.
Okay.
So that is one data set. And in the report,
Okay.
I have to display in two master report and sub report. So in the master
Right.
report, I have to display
Okay.
only the employee, and in the sub report, department information. So
Okay.
for that, I'm using two tables, like one table, and within there is a group section in the table, and within the group footer, I think I'm using another table to get
Mm.
the department information. So for both of them, I'm binding the same data set.
Mm.
So what happening is in the master table, it's running all the getting information, and when it
Mm.
comes to the like detailed one sub report,
Mm.
it's running again. When it comes to the data set, it's again running the same API, getting all the way to get all information only once and use that whatever wherever you need. Like need not call to the API again and again.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So I checked on the online and but support. I think it's same. Like if you use the data set, same data set, it will run for sure. But
Mm.
I'm thinking to know, instead of using, for example, create a data set and maybe
Mm.
create some buffer or something and use
Mm.
that buffer like all the places. Is there any
Mm.
such? Because in Actuate, I tried like using a memory buffer, saving all the information to the buffer, and instead of using a data set, use the buffer in the report.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if there is any such way in the bird side or.
So I maybe I'm not used to anything like something memory buffer and all in the reporting Birt report.
Mm. So it's not only scripting actually, even if you use like a kind of database data set, you create a data set with corresponding connecting to some Oracle database, something like that. Just a simple query, select start from
Mm-hmm.
employee table, you will have one data set, right?
Yeah, yes.
So samely, if you use the data set more, twice in the report, that query will be executing, twice. Select start from all the logic. So I noticed that with SQL, but it's a small SQL, it's running fast, so we didn't have the performance issue even though it's running more than once. But on the scripting side, every time,
Mm.
it's taking like, if I use it three times the execution time, so that's
Yeah,
what I
yes,
mean.
because we are rendering value from the script. Right. In
List,
you
where in
said
the,
right.
uh,
List means suppose once once the value already stored into the list, I don't like black one more time. So we
okay,
can stop it. Maybe of what we can say. Suppose first time you are executing the like rendering the data, say it's the buffer something. Uh, first time we are buffer what the data.
yeah. The list method you're saying like we need to assign to a list there because in actually we are reading the data, right? We are assigning to variables there.
Yeah, yes, correct. So
So in the fetch method, I mean, instead of assigning to a variable, maybe you need to assign to
you are
some,
assigning variable.
yeah, what I'm doing is in the data set, I created all the column names.
Okay.
Like in the data set, we have option to create columns, right?
Yeah, yes, yes.
So I'm creating like 10 columns there, and then in the open method, I'm calling the API,
Mm.
and I'm getting one JSON object with all the like elements in that object.
So and then you are assigning.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
fetch method, I'm looping through the JSON object, assigning to that variables. So if there are, yeah,
Maybe I'm thinking maybe assigning maybe it will I don't know how the architecture will be there for creating yeah, suppose this is my data set. I can create the new column here. Okay, if
yeah,
I create the new column, what is the architecture it will work in the see if I'm creating maybe some dummy column. So
mm-hmm.
what is the architecture back in back and the return the Birt report? I'm not sure because
Okay,
once I'm creating the columns means I'm assigning the one value instead. Maybe I'm creating test. It's a one object. Assigning the
mm-hmm.
value.
So other than that, I mean, how you do like without creating a column here, can directly write in the script somewhere
Uh,
without creating a data set columns. I don't know.
so here I'm not using any columns here. Just I'm directly like assigning into the uh,
So here for this one, you have any fetch method on the data set?
what
fetch method.
Data set
Yeah,
I have written
yeah,
which method,
yeah.
right?
This is what I am doing actually. Here you are dot get first name, right?
Yeah.
Instead of node, I am referring to my JSON object. The same way I am doing it. So here node is like some Java object.
Here this is like coming from the what I'm in the open method itself. I'm creating one this is my data sets. I don't know how you, the problem here yours is like you are storing it directly from the API. That is the because mine is maybe you can a little bit modify in your way. Before you have to create some like kind of programming, Java programming. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You can apply the condition here. Okay. That you are copying like calling the API, right? Okay. Create it. Call the API. Person.add means maybe like here you can use that JSON. I think you can some iteration in Java. So create one object maybe person object the value into the one list. That time maybe performance it will be because it's a one shot, right? Okay. So it will store everything into one list and it will iterate.
Okay.
You got it right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I will store everything into a one data sets, one list. Okay. Then finally I am iterating. I can use directly like something like first name, last name directly I can assign. Maybe this everything you have written the script, so that's what is taking the time. Basically, if you write in the JavaScript, your system maybe it will take like a little bit slow in normal web application itself, right?
So if we change to a Java object, then
Yeah, just whatever your Java iteration will be there. Sorry, JSON iteration. Use it here. Store the value into the one object, person data set something. Use that data set into our scripting level.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, on Java side, I didn't work anything before, so it will be kind of beginning for me on the if I go to Java side. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see like if there is any other option to reuse that data set uh, on the Java side. I mean, if nothing is there, then maybe I can look into this option as a final thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Bala, like, these are like, kind of things I'm having issues. So, and other things are like, some kind of basics. This is like performance, like advanced thing, right? But some are some basic things, like, where I do not know which one to use where
Okay.
for the best practice. So, so yeah, I mean, I will talk to Raidu now.
Okay.
So it's normally it's always you go through the training only, or I mean some training institute, right?
No, I'm not clear. What?
No, I mean you always go through some training institute, right? Like FBR trainings or something like that.
Training institute means I am not clear like what you are saying
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I mean you give like training to people like through one of the institutes, right?
Yeah, yeah, I will
You are
give
talking.
training as well as job support everything.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Mm. So
So
you are
you are,
using this one, right? You are using this one data element, right?
yeah.
So if I, something like this you are using, okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean that
And if
expression
you
I
are using
mentioned.
like scripting level, we don't want data element. I don't know. Maybe when I see in your mission that time only I can understand what.
Yeah, so if you click the table there,
Is a table.
no, no, on the right side, yeah, click on the table, yeah. In the properties, if you go to open layout, below there should be some properties window, right? Click on that left side and palette.
This is a property.
No, no, adjacent to palette, there was, yeah, here, property, okay. Now if you click on the binding.
This is a binding. Right, this one you are saying.
Yeah, we were using this one actually. So once I create a data set, here I'm binding the data set to the table. So that whenever I add the data elements there, I can see what the fields there.
Okay. Because mine is value coming from the expression. You can say data set rows, everything is coming from the expression. String plus name was this display.
So here also you have the same, right? Like data set, you created a data set there somewhere.
Yeah, same only.
Yeah.
Maybe you can try like using Java programming, maybe a little bit faster. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely, because for complex things, I mean, you have to know that approach also, because that is more flexible, right? Yeah, you can do a lot of customizations there.
Because if you are writing everything in scripting means for it will go for the site, get the response, and iterate the JSON, making with the sets, rendering into the reports. So everything we need to do in the our reporting side. Okay,
Yeah,
so we can split the job, give it to like 50% to the Java programming, 50% to the reporting, so it will be fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll take some small JSON file like that an example and try to get that steps.
Okay.
And then I will implement similar steps so that it is a real-time JSON and
Okay.
that
So where you are basically from? You are from US or UK?
US.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, you are in Hyderabad, right, Bala?
I'm in Bangalore.
Oh, Bangalore. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, how is it like the market for Birt? Are there any jobs in India or?
In India, it's fine. It's a new. Nobody knows this Birt reporting.
Yeah.
I given few of the people like training. He got job in Chennai. Maybe I trained a few of people. Only 3 people I trained. One from like UAE countries. They given jobs. I given job support. It's one banking project. And I trained one guy. He got job in the Chennai itself. It's a very rare technology, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I mean, are people using that still? Like companies are using this tool, or?
Yeah. Now people they now but they announced something like higher analysis some extra features, server level. So they're giving a competition to like other BI tools like Jasper BI kind of tools.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'll talk to Raju now.
Okay, yeah, fine, yeah.
Yeah, we'll finalize and we'll go through, we'll schedule the sessions.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, thank you, Bala. Auntie! 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 Ah.
ఇంటూ రూమ్ వాస్తు చూసుకున్నారు మీకు తెలుసు.